What's up, brothers? What is up? It is your dude, IP International Passport in the building. Before I speak any further, brothers, please press a one in the chat to let me know who's here and how's my audio. How's my audio, brothers? Let me know right now. Is my audio good? Press a one in the chat if y'all can hear me loud and clear. Who's in the building tonight? How's my audio? Base pill clips, as always. Appreciate you, bro, for confirming. The Legend of Tensuke, thank you, bro, for confirming. Can I get a couple more ones just to make sure I'm good? Who else is here in the building? Give me some ones. How's the audio? Black Scorpion, Mike, awesome, fantastic. So, brothers, welcome to another classic live stream. I am your gracious host, International Passport. Um, I want to say, brothers, first and foremost, a huge thank you for the support over the past couple of years. So your support is greatly appreciated. I welcome aboard the new people. I accept and I embrace you in open arms to the international passport movement. Let's get it cracking. So when you come in, brothers, please like the video. Likes are extremely important. Please, throughout tonight, hit the super chats and PayPal donations. Book your IT consultations with me, please, to get into IT. Join the Patreon to hear behind the scenes, explicit, naughty intel on foreign women, and of course, brothers, and of course, please, please, please like the video and share it about. Let's get it cracking, man. And cop the merch too to support the movement. So, brothers, in this live stream, I got a very special guest with me called Mr. Sato Angel. Sato, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, brother. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, brother. Good to hear from you, brother. So, Sato, let's get a brief introduction, brother, about yourself, who you are, where you're from, and anything interesting about you, brother. Break it down for us.
Yeah, I'm a algorithmic trader. I do in the financial markets. I also do trades type skill work, using my hands, construction, that sort of field, and I do a little bit of farming as well.
Awesome, bro. Fantastic. Great breakdown there. And so El Salvador. Um, can I ask you why you chose to go to El Salvador in the first place and what city or cities you were at?
Yeah, I have some family out there in El Salvador, and I chose San Salvador and El Zonte to just get a little feel in the waters of what it's like out here in this country. And I've done some traveling into other Central American um, countries, but I'd like to share my experience with El Salvador with the brothers.
That'd be great. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. So let's get it cracking, brother. So El Salvador, not really a country many brothers go to. I probably say it's a hidden gem when you compare it to Colombia, Brazil, and any other Latin American countries. I would say, brother, um, before we even touch upon the woman part, I just want to know what it was like being in a country like El Salvador. So, how was the cost of living like? How was the weather like? We'll start with those first two questions, brother.
Yeah, El Salvador was really breathtaking. The luscious landscape that's out there. Um, the weather was really amazing. The climate is good, warm temperature. And if you're closer to the coastline, it does get cooler. But the weather there is very good for kind of like beachside type living or warm climate. Nah, it doesn't
Hmm.
really get cold out there. Um, as far as like the cost of living is pretty decent out there. Um, kind of just like a rough estimate. I guess if you're like a single person going out there, monthly expenses would be anywhere from four to I'd say $600 US. Um, the type of food out there as well. is very cheap, I would say, and we'll get into more detail about that with the cuisines and whatnot. But overall, brother, the just everything about it um is very nice out there. You got amazing views, you got caves to explore, you got different lakes, the volcano as well out there, with many different activities that you could do. Um, more more of relaxing. I think also it's a good place of retirement as well. I believe a lot of brothers and overall people are going out there um, as tourists and to look for more opportunities.
Okay, awesome, brother. Fantastic, fantastic. So, where were you in El Salvador? Were you in the capital city, or were you across different cities?
Yeah, I flew into San Salvador and I spent most of my time in El Centro and on the outskirts of San Salvador. And I also had a little bit of time spent in El Zonte, Bitcoin Beach. Um, those are the main cities that I was exploring and doing some work as well.
Awesome, brother. Awesome. So, great intro there, brother, about some of the food, the weather, etc., etc. I am particularly interested in the woman, right? So I think woman is important. We're passport bros. We want to find wives, long-term girlfriends, etc., etc., right? So I'm going to ask you a very important question, brother. It's a question that can potentially stop world wars. It's a question that could stop an alien invasion from invading Earth, okay, with laser beams and crazy spaceships. It's a question that can probably bring about world peace, right? The question for you, brother, is: are the women in El Salvador checking heavy for brothers and passport bros?
Oh yeah, they're definitely checking for brothers, passport bros. Um, definitely checking. Yeah, you got ladies that are sort of like that caramel, dark skin, um, different types of shades with dark brown hair, light brown hair. So you could even find some that have colored eyes as well. Um, you'll find feminine, uh, very athletic or slim, thick bodies. Um, they do like to dress modestly, especially when they're out dancing or going on a gathering, family gathering or so. Um, man, there's uh, you got women out there that like to cook, like to clean, they like to take care of children, most definitely. Um, just overall, you know, you could find some good-looking women out there that are feminine that will play the traditional role.
Okay,
Um,
awesome. Got Karen, bro.
go no, go ahead.
So, let me see this right. How is my guest volume, brothers? Is our guest volume good? What's going on? 'Cause, I hear him perfectly fine. Press A1 in the chat if the guest audio is good.
Let me know if this is better, brothers.
Press A1 in the chat if the guest audio is good. Or two if there's a problem. He's okay. I hear him perfectly fine, bruv. I hear him. I am fine. Is the thing your volume's too low? Your sound is too low, bro. Can you get closer to your mic, your phone? How close are you?
Yeah, how does this sound? Does it
Much
sound a
better.
little better?
Much better.
All right.
Okay, let's carry on, bro. So you just listed for me, brother, good points about El Salvadorian women. Now, why is it they check for brothers? What is it about brothers that El Salvador women like?
Um, well, they like a brother that could lead, you know. They I guess they like interracial type they try to do interracial type dating or I guess explore, you know, um what different characteristics you know, brothers may have. And they they like demeanor, the mannerism of brothers. Um sort of, let's see, how can I describe it? You think you could give me some more thoughts?
Yeah, yeah, I'll give you some more thoughts, brother. And brother, try and speak with more enthusiasm, bro. You sound a bit tired. Like I know it's probably been a long day, bro, but try and speak with a lot more enthusiasm, bro, just so
All
brothers can
right.
get pumped up. Thank you, brother.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
So I got a super chat for you. Shout out to Mr. Romello Diaz for the £5 super chat. Appreciate you, Romel, for the support. Much appreciation, brother. Big up IP. Big up to you too, bro. Appreciate you, brother. To the guest, must you speak Spanish to be successful with the ladies there? Also, how is it to remote work there? Great questions there, brother. You got two questions.
Oh
Says
yeah.
Sato.
Yeah, so you could get by with English, but with Spanish, you really want to learn some Spanish. And you know what? Man, the girls definitely dig a guy that could speak Spanish, you know. So I highly recommend brothers learn Spanish. That way, it lights them up. It just lights them up when you speak Spanish to them. Like I give you an example. You could go like, "Hola, cómo estás?" That's like, "Hello, how are you?" You could introduce yourself, "Me llamo," so on and so forth, and it really strikes up conversation with them. You know, they like a guy that approaches them. Everybody is really friendly. They like to strike up conversations. Uh, uh, Locals, but especially with the ladies, they'll be coming out wearing in sundresses, their dresses. But yeah, learning Spanish is definitely a plus for brothers to pick up when you do travel to El Salvador. Um, the remote work, uh, I guess I guess it really depends. I'm not too knowledgeable on the remote work in El Salvador, but if you already have remote work lined up, like you're doing actively, it is very easy to attain internet, Wi-Fi connection out there. So um, it doesn't cost very much actually. The internet can, on mobile phone plans, can run you anywhere from like 15 to 30, $40 from as little as a few gigabytes to maybe unlimited.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, brother. Great super chat there, Romel. Thank you, brother. So, going back to the woman, brother, right? Can you describe to me the physical attributes of a El Salvadorian woman? Are they similar to Colombian women? Are they similar to Brazilian women, or are they different in their own unique way, brother? Break it down for us, brother.
Yeah, I think they're really unique in their own way. Um, um, they have dark brown, light hair. Um, some will have different shades of their skin tone. You'll find lighter ones because maybe they're more of more of European or Portugal descent, I believe. And then anywhere from the darker shades, because they're more of the Mayan, Spanish sort of descent, and I believe also African, if I'm not mistaken. Mistaken. Um, Now, depending on their eyes, some you'll find some with hazel, green, green eyes. From what I've seen, and
Okay.
um, yeah, that's from what I've seen mainly. Um, their attributes also they have very nice toned bodies. Um, I guess some would you will find some Salvadorians to be anywhere from sort of like 5'4" to 5'6", say. You will find taller ones, but yeah, I wouldn't say they're more of Colombian or Brazilian. I I've always been able to tell the difference between Salvadorians and the other Latin race communities.
Okay. Awesome, brother. Awesome. So, where in El Salvador do we go to meet respectable women? So I got a criteria here, right? I want a virgin or a very low body count chick. Okay. No more than one bodies, okay, to wife up. But a virgin first and foremost, submissive, cooperation, feminine, can cook, can clean. Where can we find that kind of woman in El Salvador, brother?
Yeah, so you'll be able to find many kinds of different women. For those particular attributes, I would say probably going in the outer part of the cities and smaller towns. I they do you will find them in El Centro, San Salvador. That's a really good spot as it's like a local spot where people come together, dancing every day, playing music. Music's to the like of Chaka, um, Basque, contemporary Mayan music, merengue, cumbia, salsa. Um, when you're around those type of environments, sort of like where everybody's dancing, you'll find you'll tend to find women that are closer, that have those family values. They'll be surrounded by their family, and so they're for them to act up um isn't really how could I say it? Um, like they don't really allow that, or it's kind of like looked down upon, and so um you can find those type of women in those type of environments where you have that lively music, everybody's dancing. Um, there's a traditional dance performed in a circle, as well as a lively dance that involves twirling and spinning. Um, the Salvadorian chicks really dig a man, brother that can dance, and so kind of those type of areas. The beach, I can't really say too much. I was in El Zonte for a little bit, mainly for surfing, but yeah, and those type of music, lively events is a pretty good place to start.
Awesome, bro. And cold approach. How do we cold approach out there or the youth dating apps? What's the best way to go about meeting women? And brother, try and speak with a lot more energy, brother, in your voice and enthusiasm, please, brother.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
So, brother, how do we meet women in terms of is it cold approach or is it online dating, brother?
Oh, cold approach. Right. Yeah, so
What's the best? Okay, bro.
cold approaching is the best way. Um, you get those signals when you're out there. You'll get the looks, or they'll play with their hair. They're sort of kind of point their body in your direction. Um, Cold approaching is the best way. I'm not sure about the online dating. I don't really do that um at all out there, or I'm not really knowledgeable on the online dating. Maybe some brothers have something to share in the comment section on the online dating, but definitely cold approaching. Um, you walk up to them, introduce yourself, hola, um, maybe even compliment them on what they're wearing. Me gusta tu vestido. I like the dress you're wearing, or comment on their hair, um, things of that nature. Is really best to cold approach the Salvadorians for sure.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Salto. So, brothers, feel free to call in. The phone lines have opened up early. Um, if you have any questions for our guests, or send your questions in a PayPal or super chat. Um, so, brother, tell us while we wait for a caller. Tell us the good things and the bad things about a Salvadorian woman.
So the good things are definitely women are feminine. They definitely like to cook. Um, they like to cook dishes that are, say, like pupusas. I don't know if you ever had pupusas. Have you ever had pupusas, brother?
Nope.
No?
No,
They're
bro.
like stuffed tortillas. They're like stuffed tortillas with cheese, refried beans. You could choose a choice of meat. Um, they like to cook yuca frita. I believe it's a cassava yuca fried plantains, sort of like um, tamales as well, quesadilla, um, and type of drinks that they have is horchata, sweet rice. It's a sweet rice seed drink, sort of. Um, elote loca. Um, they also do carne asadas, grilled meat, arroz con leche. Um, the females really like to cook and clean. Uh, I think they'll if anything they'll probably give you too much food. Um, they really like doing that, but as well they like to take care of the children. They like to nurture the children. Um, they really like to keep the family unit as a whole. Those are the good things. More of the good things about it. The culture is really nice. Um, Households are usually nuclear in nature. Single wed household are common, but um, they really like the children being adored in society, and often
What the hell is
grandparents
going
will
on?
take care of them for you as well. They got beautiful beaches. They got luscious green landscape. As I said before, um, lakes, views, the volcanic views. Um, I guess there's a super chat that I could kind of answer for Matt Battle.
Hold on. Sorry, brother. Give me a second. There's some sort of what is that? God damn. Summertime, brother. So there's spiders. Flipping heck. I'll sort this out after. Shout out to Matt Battle for the $9.99 super chat. I appreciate you, brother. Everyone in the West says it's not safe there. Is that true? Or is that just Western media making stuff up?
Um, that's Western media making stuff up. I guess back in the day, it I'd say like before President Bukele got elected, it was really bad. Crime rates were up, a uh different various things were up. But ever since President Bukele got into elected into office, um, they cleaned up these streets from the major things that were happening out there. And and I was walking in the center of San Salvador just fine with my phone and my my GoPro out, and I had no problems getting like any bad looks from anybody or getting robbed or nothing of that nature was going on when I was there. And everyone says in the West is not safe. Yeah, no, it's definitely safe now for sure.
Okay. All right.
Um,
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Go on, bro.
yeah, everybody has been looking out for each other. The police force is there for the benefit of the people. They're protecting their citizens and any tourists that come along as well. Um, yeah.
Okay. Thank you, brother. Thank you. So, Salto, much appreciated, bro. Yeah, I can call in if you want to. Shout out to Mr. Matt Battle for the $999 super chat. I appreciate you, Matt. Are the important things to know about the culture? Are there do's and don'ts that brothers should know about? Like maybe things might not think about, but could be bad if we didn't know better.
Where am I with the culture? Um, the culture. I guess yes. There is a few things. Some do's that you could do is one thing for sure is respect your elders is very important out there. Um, Women are expected to respect the men, but greetings are very important. To like a sign of respect, you wanna, uh, you know, anybody that comes across to you, greet and they greet to you. They say hola or them. I kind of want to speak Spanish, but yeah, you just say hello with a good handshake, uh, or whatever gesture they may have. They might hug you. Uh, and that's one thing you want to do is the greetings. The don'ts would be not greeting somebody. You know, uh, you definitely want to greet somebody, uh, especially the locals, because they want to know who you are. Um, it's a bit char. Uh, you want to know who you are. What your business is here. If you're for travel or want to get to know, what's popping in El Salvador. Um, that's one thing for sure. Uh, Education is also important out there, but the farther you are away from the centro, the literacy level does go down a bit. But I guess also like maybe things we might not think about, but could be bad if we didn't know better. Um, I guess let's see. I guess taking the lines of acting like a fool on the streets, or or like or kind of terrorizing or harassing the locals. You don't want to do that. Um, you clean up after yourself. Uh, Things of that nature. Um, that's kind of generally what I got to say about that.
Okay. Thank you, Salto, very much.
Yeah.
Ramel, is that you in the background? If you can turn your camera on so I know you confirmed. Thank you, Ramel. Appreciate you, brother. You're confirmed. Let me bring in Mr. Romello Diaz in the building. What's going on, Ramel?
Hey, RP, how you doing, brother?
Good to hear from you, but I'm doing fantastic, brother. How are you?
Very well, very well. Thank you for having me. A few questions for the guest, if you please.
Yeah,
Of course, fire
definitely.
away. Yes, go on, brother.
Ujú. ¿Qué lo que, hermano? ¿Qué tal?
Muy bien, ¿y usted?
Muy bien, muy bien. Tengo unas preguntas. All right, in English. Brother, I wanted to ask you, well, a few questions. Firstly, what is the typical profile of the women in El Salvador? Are they more European looking, very white? Are they more native looking? Sorry if you touched on this already. I just want a little more detail. Are they more Native American looking or more mixed looking? What's the typical profile?
The typical profile, yeah, that's it it's a mixture of all of that actually. From what I've
Mm.
seen, I think mestizo people, they've also got a lot of natives like the Caco Pera um type people, the Linka, the Maya, um, Native American land cultures. Um, it's it really varies actually. You kind of nailed it all right there in one. There is some that look more European, some that look more native, some that may even come out as darker. Um,
Okay.
yeah,
That's
I've seen
interesting to know because that's what I was wondering. As I know, not all Latin American countries, but in some, I'm half Dominican, by the way. So yeah, I know in some Latin countries or Hispanic countries, you do get a bit of colorism, and
right.
there is a social order of things. I just wondered if you could touch on that, if you ever saw that in El Salvador, or is that not so much an issue there?
Yeah, it was no issue. I saw of like strong, like some people strongly of native descent, like a Caco Pera people.
Mm.
Some that are a little bit more light skinned because they've uh intermingled with the European descent as well. Um, no, yeah, there's definitely a spectrum that you'll be able to find out there, most definitely, brother.
Okay, and final question for me for the moment, brother. In terms of the dating culture out there, would you say El Salvador is more for having fun, or would you say it's the women there more marriage minded and long term relationship focused?
Yes, I believe more marriage minded, relationship focused. To have your fun, I mean, it's not really ideal. You could find probably those women on dating apps. I'm not too knowledgeable on that end, but they are mostly marriageable sort of minded and relationship minded for sure.
Or would you say it's more of a traditional culture then?
Yes, yes, traditional. They
Okay.
they they they're usually a nuclear in nature, consisting a couple and their children. You will find single women led households out there. They are common. Um, but yeah, they traditionally they have traditional values.
Okay. Oh, and one last one for sorry, brother. I said that was my last one, but something just came to mind. One last one. Let's say as a foreign man, or as any man in general, but I'm speaking from a foreign man, what would the women and the family, because you said they're more traditional minded, so I'll say the family as well, what would they really value in you as a man? Is it more your educational background, your color, your money, your personality, your family lineage? What would you have to bring to the table as a man to be taken serious as a potential partner and to be accepted from the family?
Hmm. Um, they definitely like a man that can lead. um, I guess they whatever type of work that you do, as long as you're doing something, keeping the household roof over their heads, uh, bringing in, salary to feed everyone. Uh, doesn't matter what type of work you do, whether it's construction, technology, um, restaurant, food business, like they really just want a man that provides, of course. Um, the it is the religion out there is predominantly there's more Catholicism influence, and the next would be Christian Protestant. And so, you know, coming from those sort of religions, there's kind of always been an understanding of, the man is the leader, does lead. Um, is there anything else that you think I could add to that from your thoughts off of that?
No, that's perfect. Thank you. Gracias, hermano. Gracias por su tiempo.
Sí, de nada. Que tiene buen día.
Igual.
Awesome. Thank you for those great questions, Romel. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to Mr. Matt Battle for the $99 super chat again. Thank you, bro, for the third time supporting Matt Battle, Patreon supporter, long time supporter. Appreciate you, bro. How is the crypto situation down there? Also, do you know if they are for or against CBDCs? I don't know what that means, bro. Do you know the martial laws there? Are they like the West or completely different? Fire away, Salto.
Um, let's see. Let me look. So so the crypto situation out there, they actually made Bitcoin into law as legal tender, and they did this so that the people have the option to have their savings, in a more, I guess you could say, scarce asset. Um, as far as just Bitcoin, it's really booming out there. Um, they kind of don't, I guess they're really frowning down upon the altcoins, um, such as Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, that of those natures. But they've made Bitcoin legal tender, and it's made it easier for the people, the citizens of El Salvador, the unbanked especially, uh, to have access to uh, finance in general, be banked. Um, as far as the CBDCs, that's a central bank digital currency. And I guess there's some pilot programs going on in different countries of doing a central bank digital currency. Um, I think they're against that because they made Bitcoin into law. And so for them to, I haven't heard of any developments of a central bank digital currency in El Salvador specifically. Um, the martial laws, I'm actually not too aware of the martial laws there. Are they like the West or complete? Um, are they like the West or completely different? So they were dollarized um, for some time. They have been under the dollar, um, using it as a medium of exchange currency, and it has devalued their own currency as well. You know, um, I think them bringing Bitcoin into law makes it completely different because now they're now they're able to sort of climb out of the debt that they were taking on with the IMF. And so it's definitely booming for the Bitcoin uh, aspect of it.
Okay.
It all started in El Zonte.
Thank you. Much appreciated, Salto. Shout out to Mr. CT Bone for the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, bro. Are there possible investment opportunities in the country, such as real estate?
I have been hearing about the real estate out there. When I was out there, um, they're developing what's called the Bitcoin City, and I strongly believe that I think real estate right now is getting hot out there. And so the last sort of figures that I got out there was land going for anywhere between like 150 to maybe 300,000 US, if not cheaper. It'll probably be in the higher range, in the more like nice areas, but um there is a lot of investment opportunities, especially with crypto, making Bitcoin legal tender. I've also seen uh, there be opportunities within the tech, sort of the technological sector. If you have a business um, they have uh, business in like tech, the tech industry, they're incentivizing entrepreneurs or business men to come over, and they'll give them tax incentives on that.
Okay, thank you, bro. Shout out to CT Bone again for the $10 super chat. Appreciate you, CT Bone. IP question. Do you have a separate one-time consultation outside of the Patreon rates? If yes, can you link to the schedule? Yes, I do. Yes, I do, brother. So here is my calendar where you book your one-to-one consultation, IT, traveling, one-to-one personal development. I posted it down in the link in the live stream chat below. Thank you very much, CT Bone. Much appreciated. Awesome. Okie dokie. So, if you have any questions for our guests, please call in. If you can't call in, you gotta hit your questions in the PayPal donation or super chat. So, I got a question for you, brother. Apart from El Salvadorian women, did you see Venezuelan women out there, Colombian women, Japanese women, any other groups of women out there, brother?
Um, I wasn't too, I didn't spend too much time in El Centro. I was there for a couple nights and a couple days. Um, while I was traveling, I did see some Colombian women. Um, I have seen, some Argentinian women actually. Uh, um, some Mexican. Uh, I don't think, I think that's it from the areas that I was around. I've
Okay,
seen
thank you, brother.
more of those. Yeah.
Thank you, bro. Much appreciated. So those are all my questions I have for the guest. Now is the time for you brothers to call in or send your questions in a PayPal or super chat. In the meantime, we'll say Salto, thank you very much for coming on here, brother, and sharing your experience. We're gonna give it 2 more minutes for brothers to call in or send any more questions in a donation, and we'll wrap it up. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Awesome. Okay,
Definitely.
brothers. Thank you very much, Salto. So, Robert, you got 2 more minutes to call in to our guests and ask any guests, I guess, a question. If you can't call in, please send your question in a donation. If not, we'll end the stream and we'll have a great weekend ahead. Fantastic, brothers. Thank you very much. Um, okay, cool, cool, cool. Let's see. Okie dokie. Shout out to Mr. Matt Battle for the $9.99 super chat, Matt. Fourth time tonight. Appreciate you, Matt, for the support. means a lot, brother. I meant the marriage laws. Are they positive for men or negative like the laws in the West? Before I consider before I consider marriage with any woman, if the laws are like LA, it's no for me, dog. LOL. Fire away, Salto.
Yeah, the marriage laws, I would have to look more into, and I'll be happy to share that um in in your uh in your server's IP with that map with Map Battle. But I guess divorce isn't uncommon out there. Um, there are times where it does come to that, and so before jumping into anything, I would definitely seek some legal advice on that. Um, it's it isn't uncommon out there, and I believe it comes down to, what happens within the relationship, or if there's any bad play and whatnot. Yeah, I would get back to you on that map battle. Uh, I have to do some more research on that, but there are they are a lot of, women do are marriage minded, and if you find yourself a good feminine, woman out there that appreciates those values, I don't think you'll have a problem with the divorce, but it's still a possibility, and so uh, it can be positive, but also negative.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna wrap up in 3 minutes on the 50-hour mark. On the 50-minute mark, sorry. If no one's going to call in or ask any more questions. So 3 more minutes, brothers. Thank you for your time, Salto.
Yeah,
Much appreciated, bro.
definitely.
Okay, we'll give it a couple more minutes. So, any plans of going back?
Yeah, actually, I want to go back. I'll probably be going back end of this year, um, to check out the other parts of El Salvador, and so and to get more uh, mingled in with the people. I was out there mainly for work, but yeah, definitely we'll be going back and checking it out, bringing more info.
Okay, thank you. So, I got a caller in the background. Cosmic, can you turn your camera on? So I know you are a brother and not a sure. You're confirmed. Thank you, Cosmic. Turn your camera off. Let me bring in Mr. Cosmic. What's going on, Cosmic?
Yo, IP, what's up, man?
I'm doing good, brother. How are you keeping?
Doing well. Happy 30K, by the way. I saw that. Very nice. Hopefully, get the 40K before the end of the year. And
Oh,
guest,
undoubtedly.
how about you,
Thank
man?
you, brother. Go on, Salto.
Ooh,
Oh, he dropped off. Okay, he'll get
Salto.
back on.
Oh man, I'm gonna ask him some good questions. I do want to know more about the women there. So usually that's the reason why I come to these streams anyway. For the first place, come for the women, stay for the yeah. I come for the women. Yeah, I understand. Come for the women, stay for the IT stuff. The travel. The places and everything like that. But I'm definitely interested in seeing what you know the guest has to say about this as well.
Now he's here. Fire away, brother.
All right. So, guest, can I have your name? I just want to make sure I don't forget it.
Salto,
Salto.
Salto
Okay.
Angel.
I'll call you Salto. So, Salto,
Yeah.
first, I want to ask, man. Tell me how, on a scale from 1 to 10, what's your experience with the women in El Salvador? Like, you know, one from like you didn't really do any much of that, or 10's like you've, you know, been there with the girls. You know what you're talking about, all that stuff like that. Like, scale from 1 to 10. That's gonna really determine my next question as well.
I'd say a solid six.
Sorry, bro. Your volume's very low, Salto.
Oh, how's that? Is that better?
It could be better. No, it's still low. What's happened, bro?
If you're on
Um,
a phone, you gotta bring bring your mic
I'm
closer.
I'm 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 like right on the mic. How's that?
Oh,
Okay, is that? Can you hear him, Cosmic, or is it
yeah,
still
I can
low?
hear him fine. I can hear him
Okay,
fine.
all
Is
right,
it too
carry on,
low for the
Salto.
chat?
Chat. Press one if there's if you can hear our guest Salto. Press two if there's a problem. Let's wait for the chat. So one if you're okay with our guest's audio, Salto. Two if it's too low and there's a problem.
Yeah, let me know.
Yeah, for me, I can hear him just fine. But other people might, they might have some issues. I mean, I just turned up my audio, so it was like, shoot, I'm
Okay,
straight over
no,
here.
I think you're good, Salto. Carry on,
Yeah,
bro.
100%.
All right. So I'm like a solid 6 to 7
Ooh,
on that.
not
Yeah,
bad,
I
not
have
bad.
dated some Salvadorians. Um,
Okay, all right. Okay,
and yeah, go
let me
ahead.
ask a question. Let me ask a question. So I'm into like a certain type, Spirit of Dems Woods, right? I need that peanut butter brown skin. You know what I'm talking about? Listen, I need that peanut butter brown skin. That's the first thing.
Right.
Long, curly hair, right? I don't care what color it is. Tell
Oh,
me, tell me
yeah.
something. When you were
Oh, yeah.
walking in the streets of El Salvador, how many times do you see a girl like that?
Oh, bro. Just about every other corner you look, you'll find one of those caramel
Ooh,
chocolate, those dark brown, black, jet
okay.
black hair.
Oh,
You know, if you're into the different colored eyes, you'll find, turquoise or
mm.
hazel uh, sort of colored eyes.
All right. But let me
But
ask a question though.
yeah.
Were they like, your average girls, or were they like neck breakers, bro? Like you walk past and you had to sneak a second look, man. Like,
Oh
tell me
yeah,
which
bro.
one.
Yeah, most definitely, bro. There's some where you'll have to look back a couple times to make sure you saw what you were looking at.
Okay, okay,
Most
okay.
definitely. Yeah.
So, do you have experience in other, I know this is like a El Salvador stream, but do you have experiences in other, Latin countries, in South America, stuff like that?
No, not so much South America. Um, here in Central America, I've been in Costa Rica a few
Mm.
times. Uh, those
Oh,
mountains,
really?
yeah,
Oh,
but
okay.
that should be for another stream.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right about that.
I go out
I was
there,
about
but
to go crazy on that. But okay,
but
thank you, man. 100%.
yeah, but yeah, most definitely. They'll be out there in their sundresses or their
Mm,
vestidos. They call their dresses. Um, they like to wear their hair long. You'll
yeah.
find the curly, long hair. Yeah, brother. So
Now
you'll
listen, let me ask one more
go
question. I'm sorry for cutting you off. But let me ask one more question. I need a girl with an hourglass figure. You already know what I'm talking about. Are they out there? Yes or no?
Yep. Yeah,
Oh,
they're out there. But don't be alarmed as there is some thicker type
mm,
women out there as well
oh.
because they definitely love to eat out there. You gotta you
Ah,
gotta be you gotta be careful with the food because they do like to eat out there and if you're coming in and that's like their sign of hospitality, just
hmm.
all kinds of food, you know. But
So if I go over there,
you will find the hourglass type girls for sure.
all right. So I'll know a girl. So I'll know if the girls like me if they just start trying to give me food all of a sudden, right then.
Right. Yeah.
Shoot. All right. Thank you, man. 100%. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely think about El Salvador. You know, I'm thinking about a lot of Latin countries right now. I used to be into Japan. I'm still am, but it's like, dang, man. I've been seeing some stuff. It may be making me change my mind. Like I'm DOF or something like
Right.
that, man.
Hey, brother,
100%.
I actually have to go to Japan myself. The IP's
Yeah.
experience out there has made me want to consider it as well.
She 100%. Yeah, I'm waiting for that Japan stream, man. IP 100%.
Next week. Next week.
Oh,
Tomorrow or next week, I'll do the Japan stream.
you got to do it soon, man. I've been waiting for it for a long time. I need that, man. I need that. I
Because
need that.
I've done 3 live streams this week.
Mm.
So I'll probably do it next week.
Yeah, 100%, man. I get that. But yeah, man. Straight up.
Yeah,
So
Cosmic,
thank you, man.
it's gotten a whole lot safer in El Salvador, and so I don't think you'll have any problems, doing your thing out there, brother.
Yeah, 100%. Thank you, man. 100% Salto. But yeah, thank you for answering my questions.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you, Cosmic. Appreciate you, bro.
All right.
Much appreciated. Shout out to Mr. Matt Battle for the 5th time tonight, hitting the $9.99 super chat. Let me tell you, man, Matt, that's much appreciated. Every support I get is appreciated, man. I get little, but what I get, I definitely cherish it from anyone. PayPal, you and the brothers on the Patreon, the super chats. It means a lot to me, man, because I'm out here working like a goddamn dog to keep it real. And it's I hardly learn anything from the channel. I hardly earn anything from the channel. So any support is really appreciated. Thank you, bro. Congrats on hitting 30K IP. Thank you for all you do. It's very uplifting. Thank you, man. I should be on a lot more, but I swear down, my YouTube is suppressing my channel. It has to be, man. Like, I mean, it's messed up, man. YouTube is really messed up my channel. I don't know why, but it is what it is, man. I just got to keep pushing. That's why I ask for all the support from you brothers, man, because it should be a lot bigger, a lot more views, but I don't know, man. Also, I wanted to say the Patreon is lit. Thank you, bro, for the support. Much appreciated for you being on the Patreon. The recent ones with Romello had me LMAO. Bless her. What are the best hotels to stay at? Fire away, Salto.
I don't have that intel on the best hotels. I stayed with the family, and so I'll have to look into that when I go back. Uh, the end of this year, I'll check out definitely what the best hotels are. I did hear of some Airbnbs and stuff on El Zonte, but I didn't really have any time to check that out. Was kind of busy doing activities. Uh, but I'll come back with that intel for you later, brother.
Awesome. Thank you for the super chat again, Matt Battle. Much appreciated, bro. Let me bring in Mr. Papa Shampoo in the background. What's going on, Papa Shampoo? You good, bro?
Yeah, I'm good.
Awesome, brother. Awesome, man. Good to have you, brother. Fire away any questions you have, bro.
Yeah, I don't have a question. It's more like statements. My sister had a boyfriend from over there, and my mom had a husband from over there. And I don't know if he said it, but that country had a civil war. Then it got taken over by gangs, and then they had a president called Nayib Bukele, and he like fixed the whole country up. Did
Right.
you guys mention that already? I came in late. I'm sorry. I just have to call in and throw that in there.
I did mention some of that, but yeah, you just nailed it. Definitely, brother. You continue if you like.
Also, since it was ran by gangs and they started locking up everybody who was part of the gangs there, like they cleaned it up real good. There's like way more women than men there.
Oh,
I don't know.
right. Yes. The women to men ratio you're talking about?
Yeah, it's ridiculous because that country was so bad that like if you wanted to work and have a job, you if you had a job, one of the gangsters will come up and make you pay for having a job.
Oh,
So
right.
so you were either a victim or you were the victimizer.
Yeah.
So the president now said, everybody, if you were part of those gangs, you going in jail. And he started locking up everybody.
Oh yeah, even
Oh,
even if yeah, even if they just like see you have a tattoo that has any type of resemblance to it, they're checking, they're taking you in and seeing what that's all about. Yeah, bro. They really they really tight, gather up all the pandilleros,
yep,
gangs, and they just
yep,
yeah, they lock them all up, bro, for sure.
e-
Yeah,
exactly. So I say that to say that they have so many women there. It's ridiculous because everybody got locked up. So they cleaned that place up so nice. There's only basically just good people. And, and like my sister told me, everything is super cheap. The food is super cheap, like ridiculously cheap. She went there and she had like a $20 bill, and I know they use US dollar bills,
right.
and they couldn't get no change. Everybody still uses like coins, dollar bills, nickels, and dimes and stuff like that. Stuff's ridiculous.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah, like a meal for two would be anywhere from like 25, $30, and
Yeah,
you'll get served good. The beer is like $1 to $2. Imported beer is a little bit more expensive. The coffee is $1. Um, you get three pupusas for $1. Like yeah, it's it's really cheap. Yeah, yeah. What the brother's saying is accurate.
yeah. I
Okay.
need to get over there. I always wanted to go, but I don't got it like that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shampoo. Much appreciated, bro.
My bad
Awesome.
for the name.
Yeah, I was thinking, what the flip? I ain't got- what the nah, bro. I just noticed that this guy's called nah, bro. Hey, thank you, Shampoo.
Yeah, good
Appreciate it, bro.
job.
Take it
Hey,
easy, bro.
You Cosmic, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here, man.
Hey, you heard the man, bro. The woman to ratio is in your favor.
Oh yeah, I was. Oh, uh, don't make. I'm gonna pack my bags right now. Don't do it to me. Ah man, but yeah, she El Salvador. It's sounding real good right now. If I were you, brothers, like contemplate at least think about it. I know we got Colombia, Brazil, stuff like that. El Salvador too. Get that on the list. They cleaned it up nice. There's a lot of girls there now. So shoot, you never know. You might get lucky, find you a nice wife. Call it a day, 100%. But yeah,
Awesome, awesome. All right, man. I think it's we'll um any new callers. I'm about to end the stream. I'll give you 1 minute, 2 more minutes, and then we're gonna end the stream. So on that note, Shampoo, do you have any closing statements?
Can I start?
Yeah, go on, Shampoo. Do you have any closing statements?
Oh yeah, I gotta say, they clean that country up really good. Like if you go, like my people from Dominican Republic, in Dominican Republic, at a certain time of night, you can't go on certain streets. You can't wear your chain out. You can't have your phone out. You can't have none of that. But down there, the president did such a good job. He implemented martial law. So if you any, it's well, you gotta anything. You just gotta watch out for the police. You guys know how Latin America police are if you travel. Other than that, it's super safe. You got the army walking around, and for people who've been to like third world countries, that the that's not normal. you know,
Mm.
there's always a degree of danger, and in those places, it's in that place specifically, the only country I would say in Latin America that's like, well, not the only one, but that's like that, and it's just safe. So if
Okay.
anybody can get out there, do it.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, Shampoo. Much appreciated, man. All right. So, Mr. Cosmic Jab, any closing statements?
Yeah, first of all, Saito, IP, thank you for the stream tonight. Putting the time, effort, to bring us this, live stream here. And I am definitely thankful for that. I'm also thankful for, Matt Battle. I see you over there. I think he supported like 4 times, man. Really setting the standard, 100%. We should follow in this guy's footsteps, do something like that. Yeah, I'm 100% definitely going to be thinking about El Salvador. There's other countries too. I'm thinking that's on my list. But yeah, you made El Salvador sound pretty nice so far, and yeah, I will be thinking about that 100%.
Awesome. Thank you, Cosmic. So I've got a caller. Let me bring him in. Let me bring in Mr. Dark Ninja. He's confirmed. I know who he is. Can you turn your camera on in the background so I know you're not a troll? Thank you, Dark Ninja. You're confirmed. Thank you. Let me bring him in. What's going on, Dark Ninja?
What's good, brothers?
All good, brother. How you keeping?
Good. Just resting. I took a long nap, so came in late into the game. But yeah, bro, I was hearing a little bit about El Salvador. I have a question for the brother. Is he still here?
Yes.
Okay, so do you see El Salvador having a major potential for brothers in the future?
For the brothers that are in IT, in the technological industry, I think there's a really big opportunity um over there, as um they're incentivizing for entrepreneurs and businessmen in that industry to take their business there and give them tax incentives doing that.
Okay, that sounds good. What's your thoughts on the crypto aspect of El Salvador?
Oh, Bitcoin, bro. They they passed a law making Bitcoin legal tender. You could use it as a form of payment. A lot of shopkeepers, stores, uh, you'll even find signs on the street, aceptamos Bitcoin, we accept Bitcoin. And you could use it as a form of payment down there for sure. Um, you could also use dollars um, if you have dollars. I believe their local currency as well. I believe it's the peso, if I'm not mistaken. I was doing transaction right off of my Bitcoin wallet, um, helping out the street vendors, you know, spreading a little bit of sats uh, out there. And so I believe they've made it tax 0% tax on Bitcoin, like capital gains. Um, they're doing a lot of incentivizing into the technological field for sure. Um, they're gonna be building Bitcoin City. They got plans for that to come into fruition, uh, using volcanic uh, energy, mining Bitcoin. Uh, there's a little bit of that going on over there as well. And so I think the crypto, well, Bitcoin especially is really booming out there. It's gonna it's presenting uh great opportunities for brothers out there.
Okay, sounds good. So last question is, where have you been so far? You've been to El Salvador and where else? That's South
So,
America, Latin America.
I haven't been to South America. I've only been to in Central America, as far as Costa Rica, El Salvador, Mexico, uh, those countries mainly.
Okay,
Um,
so how
are
do
you
you
talking about the
compare?
cities? Are you talking about the cities in El Salvador?
Um, you've been to Mexico, right?
San Salvador and El Zonte, yes.
Okay. I was gonna ask you how you compared El Salvador woman to whatever country you went to before. So
Oh, man, I mean, each one has their own gems of women out there. I guess it really comes down to your personal preference. which one you would rather have. And a lot of the Central American women, they're all beautiful. Um, you'll find very dime women, uh, just about in any country you land in. But I couldn't really compare them. Uh, I, I I've had, they're all stunning.
Okay. And any more questions, Dark Ninja?
Hmm. So, how is the? I know this is how is like the health system, like the healthcare system here? Like you've been to the hospitals and you,
No, I I actually didn't have any problems with that, or have run into that. I'll have to check it out when I go down there again, and I'll bring more info back on that. I didn't really look too much into that actually. It didn't really come to mind.
okay. Last thing. So gangs. Have you seen any I know you guys already talked about the crime, anything going on there. How do you see over there?
Oh, bro, they've cleaned it up. They
Wow.
cleaned it up. They've have already, I believe, put away 30,000 plus members. Um, and they're still at it strong as we speak. They're out there finding every single one from the holes, or you know, however far secluded they are. They're bringing them into justice, and so they really cleaned up that country, bro. As one of the brothers, he entered in to speak on his statements. He mentioned that yeah, they cleaned it up really good, and you'll find the military, all walking throughout the streets, keeping the peace. And yeah, bro, it's
Do you think that other Latin countries should take notes from El Salvador?
Last
oh yeah,
question, Dark Ninja.
Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
All right.
They should definitely take note into what El Salvador is doing, because um they're flipping it to making it more peaceful, more prosperous for their citizens.
Okay, awesome. Great questions, Dark Ninja. Much appreciated, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right, awesome. All right, so thank you for this stream, Mr. Salto. It is greatly appreciated, brother. It's a pleasure, brother. You got any closing statements? And this will be the last statement.
Yes, brothers out there, if you know you're into the Latina type, caramelish, long-haired, curly-haired woman with colored eyes, I definitely suggest you plan a trip out there, check it out, check out the views, check out the vibes. There's a lot of dancing. You got Bitcoin, Bitcoin City. You got the Bitcoin Beach as well, surfing, all kinds of different activities that you could do out there. Definitely recommend any brother that wants to experience something, different, to check out Salvador and let it speak for itself.
Awesome.
That's all I
Awesome.
gotta say.
Thank you very much, Salto. So, brothers, thank you all to all those who hit the super chats, who supported. Greatly appreciated. It means a lot. And shout out to all those who called in and asked very great questions, man. We've got smart brothers on this platform. Super excited what we have here. Thank you for the 30K. Um, 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 thank you for 30K brothers, subscribers. It's greatly appreciated. It took a long time to get to 30K. Oh
Congrats.
man, it took a long time. Hopefully, I reach 40K in record time. I put a lot. Thank you, bless her. I put a lot on time in this channel, man. Okay, awesome. So before I end the live stream, I released the Mongolian video. Press A1 in the chat if you've watched that video, the Mongolian woman video that I literally just dropped one day ago or a couple hours ago. Press A1 in the chat if you've seen that video. Okay, so all those that pressed the 1, how do you feel about that format? Were you happy with the video? You know, me putting clips of how the woman actually looked like. Was that a good choice? Did you enjoy that part of the video? The music, how was the music as well? Do you like those kind of videos? I get a small clip here, music. Do you like it, brothers? Press a 5 if you like that kind of video. And let me know what other videos you want to see on this channel. What other piece of content do you want to see on this channel? Okay, so y'all happy with that video? Okay, I'm happy. I'm happy, man. Super happy. Awesome, awesome. Salto, feel free to drop off anytime you want to, bro.
Oh, sweet. You have a good rest of your day, brothers.
You too, brother. Speak soon.
Peace.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Salto. Speak soon. Speak to you soon, brother. Okay. So you brothers like the video? That's good. Okay. I will try and get more content like that out. Yes, it was great. IP. Loved it. Thank you. This is good. Thank you, Cozy ET. Okay. Awesome. Super happy. Okay. Looking forward to doing the Japan live stream. I've not forgotten that. I will do that as soon as possible. That's going to be a big live stream. International's passport, personal experience dealing with a Japanese woman in Japan, giving you the whole detail. Not everything, because I don't want pookies to ruin it. There's certain spots where you want to find a wife, you want to find a girlfriend. I know where you go to in Japan for you brothers, man. IP, the new video is really good. Okay, this is good. Okay, thank you, brothers. Thank you, Cozy T. This is good. Fantastic, man. Okay. Very happy. And brothers, type in the live stream chat what other content you want to see on the channel. But I'm happy you liked that video. Okay. I'll try and do more videos like that. Okay, awesome, brothers. So, okay, brothers, I've had a great time this week. Me and Theo did our first official show, the IP and Theo show. We're going to do another show next week. So it's once a week. Me and Theo will be doing a show together on this channel. The topic undecided yet, but it should be an interesting live stream. I've done 3 streams so far this week. Okay. I've done 3 streams so far this week. So, what do I do? I may do the Japan stream tomorrow if I'm not tired, but it's unlikely. So I'll probably do that next week. I will likely drop on Sunday. Okay, it's Saturday now. Okay, so I'll likely drop a, let's say, a video clip this weekend, and then we'll carry on the live streams next week. I've done 3. You know, I did the Theo show. I did the Vancouver, and I did today's stream. Okay, so yeah, there's gonna be, me and Theo are gonna do a lot more shows on this channel once a week, every Monday. Don't miss it. Once a week, and we want that show to go viral. Okay, so we need you brothers to share around, you know, share with other brothers. We're gonna speak on interesting topics, man. And Theo's a great guy, smart guy. We're gonna get this channel on the map. We're gonna get the Passport Bros movement on the map. Okay. Okay. Fantastic, brothers. Thank you. The Japan videos coming very soon. The Japan live streams coming very soon. I haven't forgot. Okay. So, all right. Thank you, brothers. Okay. I hope you have a great weekend ahead, and I'll see you, brothers, on my next video. Peace out, brothers. Thank you.